pedals to a race car. Or a 1969 Corvair. So, I got my gauge. I don't know why it's up like that. Let's see if I can make that go down. Yep. Oh, I need to put black tape over that. Well, guys, I lost my camera for a few days, but I got it back. Whoa, and I dropped it. Anyways, and I'm sorry, but I have my electrical... Yeah, let me get my flashlight. I have my electrical bag out, and I got battery charger on it, and I got rusted. But I've got bits and pieces of what was left of my wiring of the dash. I wish I had a video I took you guys along. I have my oil pressure. I have my oil temperature, gas gauge, and now I have a brand new head temperature gauge, and of course a working tach and my speedometer. There it is, guys. My dash is done. I hope. I have that gauge. Now I have to fix that gauge and that gauge. They both don't read the same. I don't know why. I'll have to try and figure something out. And I have to make my oil temperature gauge work. But in order for me to get my oil temperature gauge working, I have to plumb out my oiling system. And that is in the works. That will probably be tomorrow's job. Got parts. But tonight, that's all for tonight, guys. Let me show you my motor. This is what I plan on doing with this motor. Once my camera will focus. There we go. Okay, the oiling line is going to be somewhat different. I have already that oil filter housing canceled. My buddy took it, cut it off right here, and welded those holes closed. The tubes that are coming out of here, these two tubes, one of them is going to go that way around to an oil filter housing, to two oil gauges. My oil temperature gauge is going to go in the block right there. Right there. So that's going to get canceled. Okay. Those two gauges right here, those senders, are going to go over here in the oil filter housing, which is also going to get relocated to here. So I have one oil line going around this way, and the other oil line going around this way to an oil filter, and then back to the housing. But I have to replace that housing. So, yeah, I got my battery charging. Got jumper cables. So that's what is in the works for probably tomorrow. But I'm going to crank this thing up, get some gas maybe tonight, take it to the Pike, the Berlin Turnpike in Newington, Connecticut. See if I can give a few people some runs in this thing. I'll bring my camera along, bring you guys for a ride. So there's my dash. Steering wheel. I still have to put my steering wheel cover on. It's underneath that oil. Looks pretty good, huh? I like it. And it all lights up too. That's the cool part. You guys want to see? Here. I'll show you. Bam. Kind of dark, but I can see it. Yep. That gauge, there is a light bulb behind that gauge. That gauge is just naturally dark. So, I don't know. That's oil pressure. Oil temperature is the one I'll have to worry about. Cool. And my head temperature gauge. Got gauges? Yeah, we got gauges. Woo, that's bright. I wish all the other ones were that bright. Look at the difference. Ah, well. Alright. See you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go eat some food.